Greetings, everybody out there. I know you're wondering why you can't really see me right now. It's because for some reason the thumbnail just didn't want to go away. Now it did. But anyway, greetings and welcome to the 1-6 Scale Man Probably presents another Fun Day Sunday. This is your boy LR for the 1-6 Scale Man YouTube channel. And today it is, you know what it is, Collectors Lounge International. It's going to be a lot to talk about, which I kind of waited a few days because there's been a lot of people talking about the same subject. And it is worth talking about. And I wanted to talk about it, but I was like, you know what? I kind of wanted to wait until it sort of died down to get my own take on it, you know, to talk about it in my own way, just to have the discussion with everybody. But, you know, we're going to talk about, you know, everything from Summer Showcase. You know, we're going to talk about everything from InArt, you know, all the pieces that we've actually seen, speculation, stuff like that. You know, your thoughts, our thoughts, you know, just kind of, you know, hone down into one particular show. We're going to go through it as much as we can. But I do want you to keep an open mind. First off, here's the thing. There's no right or wrong with this type of situation here because you collect what you collect. You love what you love. But we live in a space right now where everything that we are seeing right now are works of art, incredible pieces. And even if you don't get it, you got to give it credit for what it is. And the credit is that these pieces are simply amazing. And it is a good time to be a collector at this particular point, no matter which IP or which company you choose to go to. We got some incredible stuff, man, and incredible things to talk about. So again, you know, hey, you're in the right place for opinions. If you don't like something, hey, let us know. Keep everything civil in the chat. And let's not make this a war between Hot Toys and InArt. Even though it's going to be that way, I think that we're still getting some amazing pieces. So that's what it's all about. So can't do it without bringing some individuals in here that, you know, definitely I trust. They my brothers. They my bros. What's going on, everybody, man? How y'all doing, man?
What's going on, everybody?
Hell yeah, man. We got low-key collector in the building. A little bit under the weather, but he's still stopping through. What's going on with you, bro? How you doing today, man?
Oh, just get up this morning, hang out.
And you froze just slightly a bit. Just slightly a bit. In and out. He froze. There you go. Hold up. It's coming in. There you go. There you go. What you say?
All right. I just said, you know, get up, clean the house a little bit, enjoying the peace and quiet while my wife's out of town. She'll be back in probably a few hours. So.
Oh, word. She went out to Vegas,
chilling.
right?
Yeah, her best friend from Atlanta came into Vegas. So her and her other best friend flew out Friday night to meet up with her, and then they're all driving back today.
Word. That's what's up, man. That's definitely what's up, bro. So glad to have you here with us, man. And my guy Shane in the building, Sugar Shane, always,
what's up,
bro.
guys?
What's going on with you, bro?
Oh, good, man. We are spoiled.
Yeah, we are,
so
man.
Spoiled.
We are, bro.
We are
like,
you got your InArt showcase, you got your Hot Toys showcase, you got the bloody summer showcase, the Toy Fair exclusives, you got rooted hair,
bro.
Sculpted hair, whatever type of hair you want. We are spoiled. We are spoiled.
Bro, like we are, bro. You know what I mean? And it's a good time to be a collector, bro. That's what it's all about. You know what I mean? It's you know, this is.
Can I
this
say
is
something to Mario?
Yeah.
So this morning in the gym, I was listening to Six Scale Mafia, his Saturday show. I catch him the replay because it's very late, and I'm listening to him and Jay and Mario talk. And Mario got his InArt Joker 2-pack, you know, and he's trying to put the diorama into the hole. And there was a few like innuendos. He wasn't trying to make innuendos, and the guys kind of reference it, but they let him lie. But I was like, if you were on LWO, there was no way you're getting away with that.
Like, totally different
there was no way. So I'm just wondering, did he eventually manage to get it in?
Here's the thing, everybody. I sent Mario a link just in case he wants to pop on and talk about it. He might be busy. He might be out at Disney because, you know, he's always basically out somewhere. He might be busy, but I sent him a link just in case he wants to stop in and talk about that InArt piece because it would definitely be interesting to get his perspective, especially, you know, considering the simple fact that we just got Hot Toys releasing or revealing their Joker this week. So just wanted to get his intake on what he basically thinks about the piece itself. So Mario, I sent you a link. If you want to pop on, man, you can. If you're busy, don't worry about it, bro. You can definitely let us know, man. But again, Shane, thank you for being here. And everybody out there, thank you guys for actually being here with us. Definitely we have Mario in the building. What's going on with you? El Profesor is out there, definitely. We got Shiny in the building. Thank you for being here. We got Empire Strikes Again. El Professor have you gotten over that unboxing stream? That looked like a hard work. Definitely. Who else do we got out there? We got who else do we got in the building here with us? Let me actually see here. Empire Strikes Again, 12-inch smooth stream. What's going on with you? We got Windu in the building. We got Mark Attack. Thule is in the building. Thank you for being here as always. Live Walker. Who else do we have out there? We got Mike Latoris in the building. Yeah, I'm separating. Mike Latoris is in the building. Thank you for being here.
You should read Shiny's comments.
Shiny, what did Shiny say, bro? He said, we need more figure companies because we need more arguments and division on the internet.
Oh no, they were the earlier ones. So I'll let you read them another time.
Hold up. Yeah, I gotta definitely again 100% agree. It's a fantastic time for collecting, and I'm glad for everyone who's getting some stuff they like. Yeah, thank you, AJ, as always, man. We got Striker 47. Good evening, everyone. I am so glad. I am so thankful for the fact that we have options with this Joker. Hopefully, I can get my sculpted version. But if I don't, I already got Spider-Man symbiote suit. You and me both. Definitely, I pre-ordered that with Joan quick. I got the one with the Peter Parker head sculpt. I mean, with the symbiote head sculpt. Yes, I cannot wait. Definitely, I pre-ordered that. That was a day one for me. Ryan Smith in the building. Who else we got here? We got Raylo Binks in the building. How you doing there, bro? How are you? Let's see here. CM Brock is in the building. Thank you for being here, bro. Loving the beard. We got Lancelot Nerd Corners in the building. Thank you for being here. Chuck G is here. Empire Strikes Again. William Owens. Let me see here. What does Shiny say here? With the new Anakin in Clone Wars, Palpatine, you can create your very own do-it diorama. Just pop Dooku's head off and put Obi-Wan under the shipper box. That's funny. Let me see here. We got 12-inch smooth stream in the building. Ren's Talent Tino is in the building. Thank you for being here as always, man. Bearded Oaf is in the nerdy. Wait, is it Bearded Nerdy Oaf is in the building? Thank you for being here. Malika Mabane, my guy. Thank you for being here as always, man. We got Agent Silver Fox in the building. What's going on with you, Ian? We got Mr. Sketch 22 in the building. Thank you for being here as always. Yes, we're going to get into that soups, man. We're definitely going to talk about that here in just a moment. What else do we got? We got Palo 89 in the building. Thank you for being here. Yeah, quite a few, man. We got quite a few people. Brendan Salad is here in the building. Jedi Chris is here as always. Dexter is in the building. Darth Ferran is in the building. Let's see here. Paulie P and Jeffrey. What up, man? What up, people? How are you? So definitely got some things we are going to definitely talk about, man. Again, what you guys let me I'm gonna hand it off to you guys. What do you guys want to start with first? Because there's a lot to talk about, man. Y'all want to start with the universe of InArt, or do y'all want to start with something else? What do y'all want to actually go into?
Tell you what I don't want to talk about.
What's that?
I don't want to talk about that InArt Joker, man.
You don't want to.
Oh, man. If Mario comes on and I listen to his first impressions because that'll be fresh. Like, but I don't know, Calvin.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I'm cool.
You cool. You said you want to talk about that. Definitely. So what would y'all want to talk about?
I mean, we all three of us have it, right?
Yeah.
All of us have it. So.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to dive into maybe the teases in the Hot Toys showcase, the stuff that kind of hasn't gone up for pre-order yet?
Yes. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about
appetizer.
That. Let's talk about that, bro, because I think, okay, so the main thing, which was a couple of things that were actually teased that haven't gone up yet. But I think the main things that haven't gone up, and let's jump into that. I mean, because one of the biggest things that we know a lot of people are looking for, that want right now, is definitely that Anakin. That's the one that everybody is waiting on. Everybody's waiting on the Hot Toys to put it up. What it's going to go up for, what's the markup going to be. There's only so many pieces that are actually here, that we know that Hot Toy or Sideshow is going to get, or depending on who you actually get it from, there's only going to be a few pieces. Now the thing is, I'll say right off the rip from me, I'm as much as I think it's decent, and don't get me wrong, I love this piece. I'm a Star Wars fan, true indeed, and but when I saw him add this exclusive on this piece, that's when I checked out. Literally, that's when I checked out because I don't want to go through the hassle of trying to get it. You understand? Like I talked about this when they first made when they first showed this piece, it didn't have the exclusive label. But then basically once they, the summer showcase went out and they decided to release all the actual promos, or the not the promos, but the prototype photos and stuff like that, we see that it's now an exclusive, which now I don't think, if I'm right, neither Sideshow nor Sideshow doesn't have this up. Like I think a lot of overseas companies, they have it up for pre-order, but the markup on it is it's too high, and I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. But I don't think Sideshow has it, as of yet, this or the Joker. But yeah, it looks well, don't get me wrong. Even some of the stuff that I've seen from the summer showcase and even how they had it on the display, it looks great. But for me, I'm just, again, once they added the exclusive on it, I was like, yeah, if I have to fight to get this thing, I'm just not going to do it. What do you think, Shane?
Oh, okay. So, I don't collect prequels, so this was, no matter how good it looked, I was never of any interest in it. But I do like the look of this. I think it looks really, really good.
Yeah.
So there's three, so far there's three data points really, isn't there? Mm-hmm. There's the images that we've got, the prototype images, which would have been fussed with and, well lit and all that kind of stuff. It looks fantastic.
Yeah.
And then there was that one that was kind of leaked from Sideshow Con, which did not look fantastic. It was the 80s hair and all that. But then there was the Hot Toys one during the week, which it definitely was a lot better styled.
Mm-hmm.
So that gives me more confidence going forward if they do drop one of these limited exclusive pieces for a character that I really, really want. You know what I mean? Because so far we got Wonder Woman. I don't need a Wonder Woman. Then there was this. I don't collect prequels, and of course there was the Joker. And my default setting, I know I mentioned during the week in another stream, Lael. I was kind of I was saying, I think it was to Mark. I was like, I reckon Lael's getting pretty damn sick of like having me on Collectors Lounge International every Sunday and going, hey Shane, are you getting this? I know you're not getting this. Or if it's sequels or Clone Wars or a video game line. But on the contrary, the Dark Knight, I'm always interested. That's my default setting, and then I have to rule things out. So that particular Joker with the rooted hair, I'm not interested in because I have the in-out one. I do think it's superior. I know we're not going in there. We're not talking about that. I'm going to brush that aside. My point is, kind of like what you're saying about the kind of the rat race to get this. Like, I know that there's going to come a time where they'll drop a figure with rooted hair, and it's going to be part of this DX Artisan line, and it will look like this, and it'll be something I'm really interested in that I don't have that I want, and I'm going to have to get into that rat race. I'm curious to see how that pans out when that day comes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I can see why that would maybe put people off. Some people collect for the limited, exclusive. I personally am not like that, but if I really like the piece... I'm not looking forward to that rat race, but look, it's a different, I suppose, echelon of collecting. Yeah. So this looks great though. Like, I hope the people that really want it can get their hands on it, and it's not too much of a pain in the ass or whatever. Yeah. That's what I think. I think it looks really good.
Like it's, and that's the thing. Like, look, I know that the argument for a lot of people was, we have some people who love the exclusivity. You know what I mean? They want to have those exclusive pieces. You know what I mean? They definitely want it. You know what I mean? So we know that, they want to have these pieces in their collections because it might be considered a one-off. A lot of people won't be able to get them again. So to have it, a lot of people are more concerned about the exclusivity. Then you have people like me that aren't. I'm not really concerned about, exclusivity. As long as I know I have it in my collection, I'm pretty good with it. I'm fine with that. You know what I mean? So and two different arguments from people, and for me, when you slap that on here, it's just like, no, because I don't want to go through, what we went through before. And like you were talking about, here's we have like the sideshow display, I mean the Hot Toys display, and look how good it looks. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? It looks absolutely good. You know what I mean? As a piece, like the way they've actually done it is completely amazing. um but sideshow, I guess they didn't get the luck of the draw, or they just didn't know how to unpackage the piece. But I mean, either or, I think it looks good. But when I was looking at this, I was like, you know what, the sideshow or the Hot Toys version, the first version, that came with, especially if you had the Dark Side Anakin base version, that came with that base, that was the better one to me. You know what I mean? As far as the base, the presentation was better. But the head sculpt on this one is better because of the rooted. And on top of that, I think they've given us a 2.0 with that head sculpt. It definitely looks great. It looks
Yeah,
good.
I agree with you there. But you know what they should, like, they're making this the DX Artisan. They
Yeah.
probably should have lettered up that tunic. Like, if you're gonna market it as a brand new artisan line, maybe
Yeah.
go the extra mile and just give them materials that, depending on your environment, won't disintegrate over time.
Yeah.
But I heard I think every different type of take on this during the week. So I listened to all the streams and the videos, and it was like one take was the person was saying that they really like the exclusiveness. They like having something in their collection that not necessarily everyone else would have. Totally get that. I had another take like yourself, kind of going, it doesn't have to be numbered. The exclusive thing doesn't do anything for them. They just want to be able to access it, and
Yeah.
they're worried about they won't be able to access it. But especially, like, there's a lot of diehard prequels fans out there, diehard
Yeah.
Anakin fans, and
Yeah.
there's going to be winners and losers. Like, unfortunately, and there's going to be scalpers. But, like, I suppose it's just a different facet of collecting.
Yeah, it's just a different space, and that's just the thing. But
Mm.
I mean, regardless, like I'm happy for people who will be able to get this in hand. You know what I mean? If you have this, if you have access to it once it's available, I mean, I think you had the RSVP for it.
Mm.
So once you get the notification
Yeah.
through RSVP, then you can actually go ahead and get your hands on it. Calvin, what do you think? I mean, I know, like, again, for you, it's it's not something that's going to probably be when you're in your wheelhouse that you can care, that you care less about. But what do you think about this piece, bro?
As far as moving forward with technology and development, it looks. You can't tell me that doesn't look like an actual picture of Hayden Christensen on my screen right
Yeah,
now.
hell yeah, hell
And
yeah.
we saw him in person, so this looks like the dude right here on my screen. This
Yeah.
looks phenomenal.
Yep.
But just like you said, wouldn't be for me. I've got some other big things I'm trying to finish off that I wouldn't even want to go after and try and chase this. I'm
Yeah.
more than happy with the dark side that I have, and I was able to get 2 CCFLs, so I already have him displayed like this for the most part. So, but forever who gets him, I look forward to seeing him in people's displays, because I think this is going to be a dope piece on the shelf.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely going to be a dope piece, and we know that. Um, once it's released, I think my initial reaction when it comes to Hot Toys, and we know this, those of us, not to kind of get into it, but those of us who basically have the Joker, we know rooted hair, that piece that you got from them looks to me exactly like what we got from the prototype. It's no different. We know that with Hot Toys, sometimes there are subtle differences from prototype to production. You know what I mean? Where it is slightly different. The head sculpt might be slightly softer, but it also depends on the presentation. If they're going to go the route, and I had said this before, if they go the route of wrapping that in plastic like they do, like normally the head sculpts, then you're going to have a problem getting that off. I'm just being completely honest. You're going to have a problem with that because I don't think it's going to bode well if they package it under the clamshell that way. You know what I mean? I think they need to use a totally different tactic when it comes to this head sculpt, especially if you're using wool. You have it in that plastic. If you do something like that, I don't, particularly know if that's going to work. But I guess it's like one of those situations where we have to see, going down the line, if people are going to be happy with it, whatever. We'll see. We'll definitely see how that actually works. Let me see what people are saying in the chat. We got Jedi Chris. I want this figure, but I need Hot Toys to make it make sense since regarding bangs for the buck. I get you, bro. We got Yomo here who says They will most likely do a sculpt version for the Return of the Jedi anniversary. So I'll just try to get that instead. I can't get this, definitely. I feel you on that one. We have Connor back there. Yo, I'll wait for the inevitable sculpted hair or dark side Anakin if they decide to release that. Order this with a 20% discount. Great deal. We got El Profesoro in the building. What's going on with you, bro? How you doing, man?
Hey, good morning, everybody. How's everyone doing this fine Sunday morning?
Bro, we are doing well. Okay, I hear your voice, bro. What's going on? You coming out sounding like Barry White. You coming straight out the box. What's going on?
Well, baby, it's just roll on Sunday morning. Yeah. Man, I'm just getting up, man. I'm just like waking up, bro.
Tell him what you told me yesterday morning. He was like, "Shit, I'm just trying to sound like you."
Straight up. Talking to Calvin yesterday, same thing. He was like, "What's wrong with your voice?" I'm like, "No,
Calvin's voice,
I'm just trying to peep game, man.
Game peep game. You just trying to ride that wave, bro. I feel you. Trying to ride that wave. Calvin coming through all the time with that voice, bro. But yo, speaking of Mario, man, glad to have you here, bro. As always, everybody out there say what up to Mario. But bro, what do you think about this piece? Again, like we're talking about the level of exclusivity that a lot of people are talking about when it comes to this. Again, we know that there are people out there that are more so concerned about exclusivity. But then we know there's some people out there that aren't, that can really care less about it. What are your thoughts about it, bro?
I mean, in terms of exclusivity, I'm for it. I mean, I love the idea of it just because because it's one of those things when you try to get it, right? And then everything that you went through actually pays off when you do get it, right? So you have that sense of, I guess, accomplishment or what have you, and you have that something special in the collection. Like I feel that not too many people have, so that's really great. I don't like it for the idea of the scalpers because when it comes to exclusive pieces, that's when, the worst in collecting comes out, scalpers come out, and all that fun stuff. I don't know if you guys saw, but I believe at the convention there was some bad blood going on with some of these scalpers, and people were starting fights trying to get these things and what have you. Yeah, it was. Yeah, Joel showed me some video, man, and it was pretty bad out there, man.
At which convention over there in HK?
HCG HK.
Oh, word.
Yeah, it was just a mess. So,
word. So they were basically trying to buy them up, and
they had people queued up in line, and I guess the some people in the crowd started getting a little bit rowdy. And from what I heard, just things kind of got out of control.
Wow.
And they just stopped selling these things. I understand, but also hear that these are already sold out overseas. So
what, the Anakin?
The Anakin and the Joker, yeah. I hear they're gone. I really don't know for sure, but it's just something I just actually heard. But
yeah, see, and that's what takes the fun out of it, bro.
Yeah,
for me.
Yeah, absolutely.
I
totally get that.
If you're in that space where you're a scalper who originally doesn't have the love for the product, but you know that you can make a buck off of it, so you're just doing it for that, and then basically hiking up the price because you know that some poor souls out there who really want this piece will spend an arm and a leg for it. And I would advise against that. People out there, like, literally don't fall for the hype. I mean, literally, if you cannot afford it, don't do it. Don't put yourself in that situation. You know what I mean? Especially when it comes to scalpers. Try your hardest to get it through other means, especially if it's affordable. Sideshow, they haven't put this up for pre-order yet. So, I mean, if you got a chance to basically, get that, then I would err on that. You know what I mean? At least try that first. But these scalpers out there, bro, nah, I'm good.
One of the things that I think that Hunters will do, and it's kind of hinted because of the Joker release, is that I believe that later on they might release a sculpted release of this thing.
You think so?
I think so. I think they'll have an edition, the Artisan edition, which is limited. All the hair, all that fun, pretty stuff.
Yeah, because they did that with the Joker.
Exactly.
Yeah. Exactly. Like they did that with the Joker, bro. Like with that particular version, it was a, they had the artist released, and then they gave us a sculpted. So they gave people means, pretty much to get that. Once that's released, you have two options, one exclusive, one isn't, but at least they're giving you a chance, with that, which makes absolutely great sense. So I don't see why not. Why not do that for the Anakin? I was hoping that they would do that, but they haven't done it yet. But like you said, they could. And there's a chance that they probably will, bro.
Yeah, I
To
mean
be
they
quite
can
honest.
easily release it for either an anniversary or Revenge of the Sith, or they can release it
Yeah.
under the Obi-Wan line. So there's really no reason not to do it. And I
Yeah.
think for any of the line going forward, depending on the character, there's always going to be some excuse to do like a 2.0, like for a standard release
Yeah.
outside of the DX Artisan, which
Yeah.
I don't understand why this is a DX
I
Artisan edition. I mean,
yeah,
when
bro.
it comes to these higher end premium figures, I'm really
Mhm.
not seeing that much difference with this figure in particular in regards to what's premium, other than the head sculpt. I mean, don't get me
Mhm.
wrong, the head sculpt, the paint apps are fire. The rooted hair looks amazing in these photos, along with the what we saw at the convention. But they're just slapping it on the same materials that they used previously for the old Anakin, right?
Mhm.
It would have been nice if they would have given us like real more. If they want to go premium, go all out. Give us premium materials. Make that tunic real leather. Make the boots real leather. Just it would be nice if they would just give us some materials that wouldn't degrade over time as quickly as some. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? So,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying that's the
Yeah.
reason why I won't be getting it.
Yeah.
I won't be getting this or any of this other limited line just because of all the hoops that we have to jump through to get it.
Yeah,
You
bro.
know?
That's what I was talking about. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to have to wake up, try to get this piece and, dealing with the whole uh adding it to cart, and once you add it to your cart, you get kicked out. You have to go back and like all of that, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Like
it's a complete
like
headache.
I've heard some people getting charged for the Wonder Woman 3 times, and
Yeah.
they still didn't get the damn figure.
Yeah.
For that whole thing. So,
Yeah.
so for me personally, I think it's be in Sideshow's best interest to do like a lottery system like they did with the
Yeah.
D100 Iron Man. I think
Yeah.
that's the most fair and square. It limits all the scalpers as well. It gives more chance for any random collector just to go ahead and pick this up as well. Anyone who
Yeah.
RSVP'd for it.
It
I
definitely
think
makes more sense, bro.
yeah.
It
And I
makes
know
more
that's
sense.
and I heard that's what they did over there in Hong Kong is actually doing like a lottery system in this thing as well.
Hmm. Hmm.
So hopefully I'm for that system 100%.
Yeah, I'm definitely for that, bro. If they do something like that, then it makes absolutely more sense. But again, following that same structure and how much of a headache it was for a lot of people. I remember trying to get that Wonder Woman and I added it to cart. And on top of that, they didn't even send you the notification out about it, until like 10
Oh yeah.
minutes after they released it,
Yeah, exactly.
which
Exactly.
was
So
dumb. You know
So
what I mean?
why even
So,
RSVP when all the collectors are already ahead of the game watching out for this, and then it's all
yeah.
over social media before Sideshow sends out an email to everybody.
Yeah, yeah. So to me, it was just more of a headache. I was like, after that experience, that's why I didn't go for the exclusive Spider-Man and Miles Morales, like the advanced suit. I didn't
Yeah, yeah,
because I knew it was going to be a hassle trying to do it. That's why I'm glad the black suit didn't come with that exclusive label on it, and that's the one that I really, really, really wanted. And I would have thought that would have been more exclusive than the other two.
hmm
You know what I mean? But they did it the other way around, and thankfully so. So that's why I didn't really go that route. And I definitely know I'm not going to go that route on this one
hmm
or the next one that we're going to actually talk about here, because I know that a lot of people, have been looking at this, and we've already dealt with the comparison war between this and the in-art version. You know what I mean? So we have here the exclusive look at the Joker, the Dark Knight trilogy Joker. Shayna, I know you were talking about this before. You was like, like when it comes to Dark Knight, because you have, this love for it, that sometimes those things are enticing for you. Like you said, like this one is not going to be the one that you're going to get because you already have the NR Joker. But if they go down this line for other figures, it might be one of those spaces that you might be like, oh, what am I going to do? How do you feel about this, bro?
If they had done like a Nurse Joker and it looked well and they were limited to 3,000, I'd probably be in the rat race right now. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
hmm
But like, yeah, I just think the inart's better, so therefore
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
going to get it or attempt to get it.
Yeah.
But there are no
Yeah.
bad products. Like this is not a by any stretch of the imagination a bad product. It looks really, really good, and the images coming out of that ACG Hong Kong, that Hot Toys showcase look well. I think they actually look even a bit better than the prototypes, which is
Yeah.
usually Hot Toys. It's like you get the prototype or you get a bit of a downgrade. there are exceptions, Ray, Killmonger, but they're usually the outliers.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna just take funds instead of investing into this and just look elsewhere at other figures.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've yet to meet someone who has the Rooted 2-pack from InArt who's going, no, I'm going to sell that and get this. But I presume they're out there. Maybe people don't want to be locked behind a paywall and have to pay $1,100 to get the two figures.
Yeah,
maybe there's people who want to get this, who just want the single, which is fair enough, or people just want the sculpted, which is readily or will be readily available. Yeah. It just it looks good. It looks good, but no, I'm not in on this one.
Just not. 107 people out there. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and follow everybody that you actually see here on the actual channel. Now, if I'm wrong, and I don't know, because again, I don't see this yet, and maybe they're just not adding it because they didn't want to add it to the promo picks, you know what I mean, or the prototype picks. Does this look like they are teasing us to let us know that this base could possibly be magnetic? Anybody? Because none of the photos, and even when you get to the accessories, there's no crotch grabber at all, unless they're going with the same technology that they use for that Indiana Jones. Where
I was about to say the same thing.
Yeah.
But they would have highlighted that.
Yeah.
And if this was magnetic, they would have highlighted that. It's a strange move the way they're not showing us a crotch grabber or a dynamic pole. Why would you have a dynamic pole with this? They're not showing us the little calf grabber like Indiana Jones, and they're not saying new magnetic technology or something.
Nope. They're not saying anything. And that's why I'm like, yo, like, what are you guys doing? Like, you know what I mean? Is it, because here we look at the bases, there's no notch for a crotch grabber unless it's under that lid there. The only thing that they're saying is that this is an LED, you can get like an LED base with this. You know what I mean? So that's it. So I'm wondering if that's the route that they're going to actually go. Calvin, what do you think about this piece, bro? Like, again, being that everybody here on this panel, all of us basically have the InArt Joker. So there's no need for us to basically have this piece right here. What do you think about this, Cal?
This was one of the rare times Hot Toys pissed me off. I for real. I saw this. I was like, man, fuck you.
Calvin's like, Leo, can you tell Howie I'm not talking to him?
But no, because like when they started releasing all the Dark Knight stuff, piece after piece after piece, vehicle, I just knew we were getting that Joker. Yeah, I'm like, okay, when's it coming? When's it coming? Every day, every time a release popped up, I'm jumping on like, what we got? Damn,
nothing.
Damn, damn.
Mm-hmm.
So who comes out? The new kid on the block comes around.
Yep.
Yo, we got that Joker.
Yep.
We got a 2-pack.
Yep.
We got Rooted.
Yep.
We got real materials for the display diorama piece.
Yep. Yep.
We got this dope ass box is gonna be shipped, and you're gonna feel like you got a statue showing up at the house.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I'm going with the new kid on the block.
Mm-hmm.
And then after damn near all of us have it, now you're like, here you go.
Yep.
But doesn't that make sense, business wise to do that? Let's get all these suckers to go ahead and get into the InArt, and then when they all have it, let's piss them all off and release our version.
So who's buying 3 at this point? Who's buying 2 or 3 at this point? These things aren't cheap.
No, of course not. But I'm sure there are a few of them that will pick them up
at this point, and there are some that will do that.
Yeah,
but especially if you knew they were coming out with it, wouldn't that have been the time to try and combat that? At least drop it at the similar time to give people either a choice of T Street. Okay, I'm either going left or right.
Yeah.
But at this point, everybody's already invested in this one, so who's really looking at this at this point?
Yeah,
that's where I'm at with it. So
I get you.
For you now, don't get me wrong. Okay, yeah, I want that shotgun. I'm sure I can get the shotgun, the pencil, and whatever other little accessories. I'm sure I can find those separately somewhere else anyway.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But
an old DX11.
Yeah,
you'll get a DX11 for nothing now. You'll get a table as well. You'll get a table. You get a lamp. You
Yeah.
get a chair. Man,
Yeah.
I'm nearly thinking about. I want to pick up those accessories, the
Yeah.
lamp and the table and the chair from DX11 pose button behind him.
That
Yeah.
was my standpoint. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it doesn't look good. It does. We know Hot Toys does their thing, but I just thought they dropped the ball because, like I said, I know, and I can't. I know I wasn't the only one waiting on that Joker to come around the corner. Like, come
Oh
on,
man, we had talked about it
waiting
when
on
they
this.
started basically releasing, when they released the Dark Knight, when they released the DX19, when they released the Tumbler. I mean, it was one of those things where we were just like, okay, it's just inevitable at this point. We got the Selena Cow, we got, we didn't get the tease for the Bane until like afterwards, after a certain amount of time, but we were talking about this time and time again, like, yo, I can't wait for them to release that Joker. InArt comes around, they do it, and it's like, oh shit, this looks dope. It's really incredible. Barry, I'm happy you finally got yours, bro, by the way. And everybody else is going to get theirs. Like, literally people were just so hyper about this piece. It was a hyper situation. Now, my thing is, this is on a flip side. There's a lot of people that are excited about this for a host of different reasons. One, not only if you get it, because again, it's exclusive, so it's going to be hard to get it. But if you get it, you're getting it from a company where the return value, if in fact there is a problem, you can get back to Sideshow, and that you're covered. You know what I mean? You know that you're basically covered. You can get your replacements. There's no issues at that point. So you have more insurance than you would from getting it from an overseas company at this particular point. So you have that luxury, the shipping as well that goes into this. You don't have to worry about that situation. So again, I think from a business aspect of it, on the behind the scenes, you have better assurance there, as opposed to what a lot of people like. Again, Mario, you're just getting yours now. We're already like halfway through the year. You know what I mean? And you're getting yours now. A lot of people, I don't even know if KG received his. So there's a lot of people. And here's the thing, and you got yours from who? Spec, Mario?
Yeah, mine from Spec Fiction, yeah. Mm-hmm.
See, and here's what I want to talk about, because we're going to get there down the line in a little bit. Because I ordered that all-in Batman from InArt, and I already paid off from Spec Fiction.
Mm-hmm.
You get where I'm kind of going now? Like, how long? Now, mind you, I'm fine with it. However long it takes, because I'll just know I'll get it. I'm not worried about it.
Exactly.
I'm fine with that.
But
at the same time, with this, like dealing with this type of situation where you're just getting yours now, there are other people out there who are just getting their hands on their Joker.
Sure.
Like,
Sure.
Is it an issue now where it's just going to be like, like, what are we going to deal with at this point? You know what I mean? Like,
Well,
what? Yeah.
I believe Todd has mentioned that going here on forward, that they're going to go and start offering to ship directly from China as soon as this thing drops.
Oh, okay.
So by the time everyone else out there gets their InArt,
Yeah.
you also have the option to get it as well.
Okay.
But with that, because he already does that with statues. I mean, I've done that before with some of my orders where he's offered to ship it from China directly.
Yeah.
But you're going to pay for that shipping.
Exactly.
Depending on the size of the box and the weight, the overall dimensions and everything, you're going to be paying shipping. That still remains to be seen on how much. But at the same time, I can still see collectors saying that, those prices are too much. But I'm curious to know. I mean, for you guys that order from T-Dubs, what's their shipping costs for you guys?
So, all right, and I know Dan's going to be in here in just a little bit because he experienced the same issue that I did. We ordered, so when we basically ordered this figure, we got it the same time, and we got it when T-Dubs had fudged on the price, and they had it up for like $8 something.
That's the retail price. Was it $8.49 or something like that?
$8.40. Yeah, they had it up for that particular price.
That was the Chinese price. Yeah.
Yeah. So we actually got in when that price was fudged. So we got it for that price. But the shipping of it was for some. Here's the thing. For some people, and Shane, you remember this. For some people, it was like $300 and something. For others, it was like $260, $265 or something like that, or a little bit less. So I know Dan got his for like $260 or something like that. I'm not really sure. But then they were trying to charge me over $300. I was like, oh, hell nah. So I went at them about it, showed them, and then they brought it down to like 260 or something like that. But a lot of people were paying like over 300 for shipping, bro. Like literally for just shipping on that piece. You know what I mean? So again, that whole fiasco back right there alone. Whereas with Spec Fiction, the shipping was included in the price. So basically it was free shipping through them. You know what I mean? It was basically what they're saying was free shipping. So if you're saying that Spec said that now you're going to be able to get it directly from, overseas, I wonder if, since they already advertise it as free shipping, if they're going to send out an email, say, look, if you want it sooner, this is how much you're going to have to pay to get it.
Probably.
You know what I mean? You think they will probably do something like that?
I think as soon as it starts dropping,
yeah.
I'm sure the supplier will have more of an idea how much the shipping rates will go for, at the time, and then they'll just, I'm sure they'll just offer you that same or around that ballpark, shipping rate.
Yeah.
So, but I think depending on the figure,
yeah,
I don't think anything is going to be like crazy expensive. We're looking at basically a similar size dimensions for for a Hot Toys box. I'm sure the all-in Batman, like you mentioned, is going to be like a decent size.
It's going to be, because that's you're getting both figures, plus you're getting the bat signal.
Yeah.
Plus you're getting all the accessories.
But if you want to save on that shipping, I'm sure you can wait.
Yeah,
and I did. They'll show up. They'll get here.
Exactly, bro. I'm not worried about it. I'm like, as long as I know it's paid off, and that I'm, and the thing is, bro, like, because the way I gauge it is, bro, I still have boxes that I haven't gone through yet.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So for me, I don't really, once I get it, because I'm still barreling through certain things, I mean, that I'm doing right now.
And then by the time you open it, it's already out of Sideshow's warranty, or something's wrong with it. You can't do nothing about it. You're basically stuck with it. So
yeah, bro.
That's why for me, I don't mind waiting, because I've been in situations like that where where I don't have time to actually go through anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and I'd rather just wait it out.
Wait it out and wait until it drops, and we'll just take it from there, bro. Like, this is how it is. And I really don't care about the whole exclusive type of situation. But again, having in art, I'm dodging this thing right now because I already have a version, to me, that I think is great. It's an amazing piece. Everything about it, I love all the accessories. Again, having it displayed the way I want is phenomenal. Dan, you saw this, and we were talking to, and anyway, everybody, welcome, cheating ass Dan. Cad is in the building. What's going on with you, bro? How you doing? Is he muted?
He's muted.
You're muted.
You're muted.
You're muted, Dan.
My bad. What's up, man? Thanks for the invite. As always, I woke up late. Sorry.
Sorry, bro. Get you some sleep. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Early on the West Coast, man.
Yeah. It is, but I also went to bed like just late as fuck. But yeah.
I feel you.
But yeah, man. We're talking about this Joker right here.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it looks pretty damn good. And I can't lie. I'm worried about the rooted and all that.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, I'm happy with my art Joker. People are, dude, I knew this would come out, and then people are gonna just start saying some outlandish shit. Like, it is what it is at this point. But I mean, I think this is cool, man. Like, do I like that it's limited? I don't like the way Hot Toys does limited things, because this is just Sideshow's gonna do that stupid shit like always. And then there's gonna be scalpers like crazy. So for me, trying to get this, like, it's not even really worth it. Nor do I really want this version of Joker again. So I don't need another Heath Ledger Joker in my collection. If I'm being honest, like I'm honestly, I'm fucking sick of this motherfucker. I'm sick of this motherfucker, dude. I really am, bro. Like, this is fucking
yeah, bro. That's what Shane, because you missed it though, Dan. Because when we opened up, I was like, "Hey, Shane and Calvin, so what do y'all want to start with?" Shane was like, "I'll tell you what I don't want to talk about."
Cal, let me ask you, dude. You said earlier that you're upset about this release of Hot Toys pissed you off. Do you regret the getting of the inner Joker?
Not at all.
After seeing this?
Not at all.
So are you just
I'm happy.
excited
I'm happy.
pretty much, or?
Like I said, when I say pissed off, it's like you waited till now to do this shit. Like this is what, like damn near 2 years late.
Yeah.
That's my point.
Yeah. I'm just wondering if any of us on here have any regrets.
No, I have zero
I,
regrets.
I'm looking at this motherfucker right now. These motherfuckers is bad in the case. I'm good.
Yeah, bro. Exactly.
I
have no regrets because of, to me, and I talked about this earlier the week. Here's the thing. I want to preference this when I say this. There's no bad blood because I love Hot Toys. I do.
Yeah.
I love what they give us. And they have been nailing pieces. They have been stepping up. And that's the one thing you can say about this company, bro. They are stepping up and showing you why they have always been on that mountain, bro. Because they are giving us some incredible pieces, some incredible ingenuity, things that I'm like, damn, it looks like almost impossible. That Anakin is fucking dope. I don't care what nobody says. But when it comes to this in the in-art version, I prefer the in-art version because I think the hair lays better. As far as the attempt, it still looks good. Even the weathering on the suit to me is a bit better. The tailoring wise, it's not to take away from this piece because I'm happy for people that will be able to get this in hand. Because again, for people who missed out on the in-art version, you have this, it's going to be phenomenal. But me having the in-art version, and here's the thing, like when we talk about this, it's like, yo, is this going to sort of like shoot Hot Toys in the foot slightly because of the simple fact that people have the in-art version or have gone for that particular version, or like you, Dan, like you, Cal, like people are just fucking tired of seeing this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is it gonna, the artistry version, we already know the artisan version, that is sell out because again, people want that exclusivity. But when it comes to the sculpted version, is that going to be one of the ones that's going to possibly be available a little bit more or longer?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like the tongue on this. I forgot about that for a minute. The tongue on this, I'm not fucking with that. But other than that, the figure looks great. So I think all the people who are super anti in art and all that, and now that they're seeing this, I think this is a perfect opportunity for them to get it now. So I mean, it's a win for everybody, at this point. So if you either just get what you like, I think, like if you don't like fucking in art and all the shit, all the little politics that they got going on with them right now, it's just, then this is for you. This is perfectly fine. But yeah, I think the sculpted actually looks really damn good on this figure too. But for me personally, I just think in-art is the superior one, and that's no hate to Hot Toys. Like I don't understand how for some people, like just because you praise another company, like all the people were like, "Oh my god, you're a hater, like you're a hater." No,
you can.
Do you know what it's like? Do you know what it's like?
One or the other.
Like
Go
I
ahead,
don't
Shane.
understand, bro.
Come with it, Shane. Come on.
This is how I feel about the whole situation, and I'm done talking about it. If you keep talking about it, I'm leaving. This is how I feel about the in-art Joker. Imagine a guy, right? He meets a girl, he falls in love, he gets married, and he's happy, right? Then every now and then you run into an ex-girlfriend, and she looks good. She looks good. You can't deny. She looks good. But she's not your wife. You're happy with what you have. That's the in-art Joker. That's the in-art Joker. You're happy with what you have. You know what's better. But you look at that Hot Toys. That's the ex-girlfriend. You're like, she does look good though. She's been in the gym. You know what I mean? but at the end of the day, you're happy with what you have. Don't be a dog.
Grass is greener on the other side.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Like you look good, but I'm comfortable here, and she looks great. I don't know any given time. Once she gets dolled up, she's on point. So that's just how it is, bro.
Especially with that tongue.
All right, LWO Shane.
Right?
No, look, I just, God, my God. Like,
No.
you know what? Like, this is my favorite trilogy, and I watch it once a year. Do you know why I watch it once a year? I would love to watch it once a month, but I don't. I watch it once a year. I pick a weekend.
Yeah.
I get snacks. I get beers. and I watch it. I put my phone in another room and I enjoy it nearly as much as I enjoyed the first time. But I don't watch it every month because then it just takes the fun out of it. The novelty wears
bro.
off.
Yeah.
This bloody Joker, it's kicking my ass right now.
It is, bro.
What's funny is we did Mario's unboxing yesterday, right? And at first, as he was opening it, he seemed to have questioned a little bit about the value, if he thought it was worth the value of what he spent for it. And at first, he was kind of teetering on one side. And I just said, he asked me, and I just kind of like, well, what you think? And he kind of just broke it down in front of him. And he was like, okay, well, 2 figures. All right. I got this display. I got that diorama. I got all the hands. These look dope. The hair, this shit's worth it. And so he just literally saw the dial from one end to the other. And I was like, bro, you got it. Like, this is it.
Yeah.
He sold himself.
The value was there.
Yeah, he basically just sold himself.
Especially for young motherfuckers that got it for the Hong Kong price.
Yeah.
So
damn,
that makes it even more
worth
it.
Bro,
that whole was some bullshit though.
Yeah, I know. The shipping was a totally different conversation, bro.
In the end, what you guys paid for shipping, you guys still got it for cheaper than most of us.
Yeah.
Even after shipping,
yeah. So. It was just mainly, like I said, a hassle. But again, we say all of that to say that the people who basically got this in hand, bro, you should definitely be excited about it.
Now, let me, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
One of my gripes about this thing. Last night I was struggling with it. This bad bear toppled over like about 3 or 4 times yesterday. I was pissed about it. So it really is a matter of trying to find that center of gravity. But what I've also noticed is that because the way the shoes are angled, right, the tip is like angled up. I find myself trying to plant the feet flat on the ground, and then that's when it loses balance and just topples over. So that's just me being an idiot, not doing this right. But at the same time, I think on my copy the magnets aren't as strong because I feel like only one foot, but I feel like the right foot is like stronger magnetized than the left one. So it kind of pivots a little bit, If I move it, I can actually pivot it around. So as of right now, it's staying in place.
Yeah.
But I think what would have helped if they would have like extended the magnet from the heel to the ball of the foot instead of just having it on the heel only.
Gotcha.
That would help out a little bit more.
Gotcha.
But other than that, aesthetically, I mean, this thing's awesome. I love it. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Inart actually did their thing and they just killed it.
Yeah, they definitely did, bro. Speaking of Shane, were you gonna say something, bro?
No, I'm good, man. I'm good.
I thought somebody was gonna say,
Mike, man, he's got nothing more to say.
Yeah, he did drop the mic. But speaking of Inart, I want to kind of shift gears and go over there really quick, because they have really, Dan. All right, so Dan, I want to ask you a question because we have been waiting for this. Cal, I think you've been waiting for this as well. Am I correct, or you were like, nah, you were passing on this? I'm not really sure.
Still undecided.
Still undecided.
I prefer the aim scope over this one, but undecided. I want to see what the end result comes out to be.
Yeah. So, Dan, after seeing some of the prototypes, photos, the different sculpts, you have this one, you also have, this one, so you have both sculpts. What are your feelings after you've seen this so far? Where are you at, bro?
Oh man, the angry sculpt that's fucking spot on. I think they captured Henry Cavill's because he literally does this face every time he does the heat vision. So I think they nailed that. The more neutral face, I think it's about like 80% there. It's Henry Cavill from like the eyebrows, like actually like nose down. Like there's something weird with the eyes and the forehead. I think the forehead's like slightly too big, but
can I ask you a question on that, Dan? Sorry.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question on that? Do you think when you first saw the video, like, are you happier now with the neutral face with these shots or with the video shots? Like, or do you think they look the exact same to you? Which ones do you think?
These look better because that video, the lighting was kind of shit. But like, yeah, this looks a lot better for sure because I was a bit worried a little bit that they fucked up the sculpt of the eyes, but they I don't know why they tend to do that. Like for the Harry Potter looked kind of weird too, right? Like the eye color was the wrong color, that type of shit. Like they just need to, I don't know, take better pictures, I guess, like with
Yeah.
their prototypes, and then I think they'll be all right.
Mhm.
But this looks great, man. Like Joao was throwing stuff in the group chat of these figures, and like, dude, they both look pretty good, especially in this. Like, I can't even tell that these are sculpted or rooted hairs. I don't know. Like, does anybody know?
Man?
Like,
no, to me they look sculpted.
Like nobody's basically saying, yeah.
If you're getting close enough, you can see that it's actually sculpted.
Because like right here,
that they're doing that good of a job, and then you're thinking that it's rooted hairs. I think that speaks volumes, man.
Yeah, because that look right there, like you can see that one little strand just kind of poking down a little bit. Like,
yeah,
dude, that looks.
Zoom in enhance.
Let me see. Let me try to zoom in if I can.
Oh, go full Blade Runner and enhance.
See, my thing won't go. I can't bring it down, but I can zoom in as much as it. Let me see here. Let me see. So you can, from right here, if we look at it, you can sort of like see. There we go. There we go. So if you see it from here, let me zoom in. I get a bit more. If it lets me, come on. It just did it like a minute ago. There we go.
Yeah, you can kind of tell actually that it's from the sideburns that it's fucking sculpted. You can kind of see, but damn, that looks really fucking good.
Yeah, like it does, bro. Like this, looking at it, it looks all right. Like Mario, it looks like it's sculpted, but then Dan, it does look like in certain spaces it could be rooted. You know what I mean? And if they did root it this damn good, bro. Like, wow, like that is damn near phenomenal. And we know that they're good at it. You know what I mean? So again, now what I want to ask is proportion wise, what do y'all think about the body?
I think it looks great. I think it's much improved over the Hot Toys, considering the shoulders were really bulky. Not the shoulders, but the upper arms. Was it the tricep area?
Yeah.
It was really rounded off, where it looked more comic like. The same thing with his thighs. They were like extremely huge. I just think this just looks more properly proportionate. But I thought they were doing Justice League. You don't remember that?
They said,
eventually.
Well, I remember he said eventually, but I do remember him saying that he was going, because he hinted first at the BVS Batman, because he said something about that.
That's what he said on LWO, Profi.
Yeah.
He said that on LWO. He's like, we would like to complete the whole Justice League line. He said, but we got to run through BVS first.
Ah, okay. All right.
Yeah. See that it's again, like I see this, and now first of all, I like the presentation. I like that they're using like the bottom of their case for their head sculpt as a background. I love that. Like I love the way they
that's a T1000 tease, man. That's what that is. They're gonna get the 1/6 license. They're gonna take all that stuff off the walls and melt it down and make some T1000s with it.
Yeah, bro. Like that's what it looks like. They definitely might do, but I think this.
Real quick, if you want, I'll pull up. I've got a close-up shot of the
okay.
hair.
Yeah. If you send it, I'll bring it. Here it is.
Oh, you can share my screen right now.
Yeah, I got it. I got you. There you go.
So if you take a look at this, you can tell. To me,
this
looks sculpted. This is completely sculpted.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that looks good though.
It still looks really good.
Yeah.
That sculpted looks good. That sculpted looks absolutely amazing, bro. Like they definitely killed that. Yeah, they definitely killed that, bro. They did such an amazing job.
Sorry, I tend to give Hot Toys the edge when it comes to sculpted hair because they've got better and better and better at it. Yeah. But if you look at this company, like I know, okay, one product out and lots of prototypes and all that, I get that. But if you compare like the sculpted Joker with this sculpted, or even the Aragorn, they're already getting better at sculpted hair. It's in the prototypes, but some of the pictures of that Aragorn, I was like, man, is that the rooted? Or I had to look twice before I, you know what I mean? Before I realized, okay, I'm looking at the sculpted one. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it in the forehead, man, the wrinkles and the bumps.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that is crazy.
I knew he wasn't perfect.
Bro, like look at in those eyes, bro. Like
veins.
Those are crazy.
So do you think that we're gonna get with this the light up feature, or no? That's just the way the paint app's going to be.
I think that's just the paint apps. I think this is what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
So
I'm
would
not-
you
I'm not
would you
interested in light up.
substitute the paint app and the way this is for the light up feature? Like, would you go with this over that?
Not me personally. I know
Nah,
Calvin,
nah, nah,
would.
nah.
Calvin wants the lights.
You want the light?
Just looking for lights.
I don't. I definitely don't want those lights, bro.
Calvin flexing. All right, let's see. Let's see.
What Calvin got? Let me see what Calvin what he got going on over here, bro. Let me see what you got. Hold on. Let me see what you got, Cal.
Full
Give me a
screen
sec.
this man.
Give me a sec. Give me a sec.
Yep. They're the lights. Look at that.
Yeah,
Dial
bro.
base. Damn, that is sick.
That diorama. Where'd you get the diorama base from, bro?
You're muted, Calvin.
I think he's eating.
That was IC Customs.
That is
Hmm.
not. And you said it's all just styrofoam, right?
Yeah, but it looks like real concrete.
It does.
Yeah, it
That
does,
shit is
bro.
it's
Crazy.
light as hell, but when you look at it, it looks like it's a bunch of concrete sitting there.
That display is
That's nice.
dope, bro. That display is killing it.
Thank you. And then
Yeah.
you get the my bunker too for me. So
And you got the CCFLs and you got the eyes lit up that way automatically.
yeah, that's just a USB from Fusion.
Oh, word.
But
Wow.
yeah, but I like y'all know me. I like to light shit up. So I feel like that.
Yeah.
That just
Nah,
adds
I
another
feel you,
level
bro.
of
I feel you.
that's just another level of I just who was that I just saw I believe it was Marco. I think he just unboxed a Dark Trooper and it looks dope. And I haven't gotten one yet, but the eyes were just dark and I was just like it doesn't look alive, you know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's some of those figures that are like that. I remember the Ultron when that came out. When that thing was lit up, that thing it just came to life.
I've heard the
The
same
old-
about I don't have my Cyclops yet, obviously. I don't have him in here yet, but I've heard the same for him. Like he needs to be lit up for that to have that
To-
realism.
Yeah, yeah. The one now another one that I want to talk about here, again, because I want to get everybody's take on it. And Shane, as soon as I saw this week, bro, I was yeah, you
Oh shit.
I see the kids on the street with not enough to eat. Who am I to be blind, pretending not to see them?
Damn, dude.
You're welcome,
Keep going,
guys.
Keep going.
You're
Keep
welcome.
going.
Sorry, I just got the reaction.
That's it.
gotta
Oh,
get-
let me put it in
no.
Yeah, I'll send you a haul on that one. Whoop, whoop,
Was that
whoop,
Michael?
whoop, whoop.
bro, but I swear to God, you sound just like I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, I got those 2 lines down, man.
Hell yeah, bro. But like literally, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I am not gonna lie. Like I'm. What now? Here's the thing, and I know that Mario, y'all were talking about this last night on Mafia's channel, and just seeing who prefers what version. What version do you prefer the most? We have this one, but then like I know a lot of people wanted the Beat It version. I know a lot of people wanted the bad version, Thriller version, what have you. So are you content with what we're getting as this particular piece? Does anybody have, first off, does anybody have any interest in this? And I'm going to tell you this right off the bat. I do, because I don't have a mic in my collection, and I would definitely want to have this piece in my collection. Kyle, what were you going to say, bro?
I'm raising my hand to say yes. I'm interested. I don't have
It's like, yeah.
I saw this and I revisited the Dangerous album and I was like,
Yeah.
Like,
me and Mario always go back and forth about the Prince and Michael shit. And then when I revisited this album with him and I started going down tracks, he was like, that shit is on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had a good conversation about that,
bro. And is this, if I'm right, is this going to be like the background? This is going to be the diorama base for this?
Damn.
Supposedly, yeah.
Damn,
the
bro.
stage.
No,
You know the
I
one
know
thing
it
I
has to
never
light
really
up.
liked about this whole getup is that bikini, man. That's straight up Madonna shit right there. I never understood why the hell is he wearing that bikini bottoms, man.
hey,
I can't. No.
Yeah, I knew
That's why. Yo, that's why I never.
prefer this.
I can't.
I prefer this over Prince's ass cheeks hanging out.
That is
This
true.
all day.
That's true.
Well,
That's true.
well, at
I'm
least
just
Prince
saying.
can turn around. You ain't gonna see them ass cheeks, man. This dude just like full frontal. Look at that, man.
Hey,
He's
there's
got-
no
he's bringing a thong
fucking
from the
cheeks
front.
hanging out though.
There's no
Yo.
cheeks, bro. There's no cheeks though. You got.
At
You
least he
can't-
got pants on. At least.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, I guess the costume choice is one thing, but I don't have a mic in my collection at all. I missed out on the other types, and definitively, this head sculpt kills it, bro. Like they are killing it with this piece, bro. Like they really, really are, and you know it's going to be sculpted hair. What'd you say?
The Bloodspray version looks really good as well.
I know. You know this is going to be rooted hair as well.
Mhm.
But now looking at this, because if we look down on the ground, those are speakers, right? Those are mini
Yeah.
speakers.
Yeah.
Do you think InArt might be like, hey, yo, they are fully functional speakers?
Nah, no.
Why not? Why
No
not? I
way,
think
dude.
I think it was Pure Arts did a third scale Smooth Criminal one, and they had a jukebox in the back where you can actually play music on it.
But that was
Word.
an actual
not?
statue though. That was a third
Yeah.
scale statue where you could actually fit one, and it was Bluetooth. Trust me, I looked at that statue. I was like, there's no reason it's gonna fit in what I already have. But I
Yeah.
thought about getting that, and it was the Smooth Criminal lean too. I was like, hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
I just decided against it because of the size of it, but
But what if they
Yes.
basically release something like this with like a plug-in feature where you can actually, or you can even, it links or syncs to your Bluetooth, and you
I was-
could
I was thinking that, but I was gonna just get like a little mini Bluetooth and put it behind it
And just
sync
do it
And then
anyway.
when somebody comes to the room, just plug that motherfucker in. Just that was what I was looking to do.
Do you know those that company that sells the little arcade games and the little ghetto
Yeah.
blasters?
Yeah,
The ghetto
yeah.
blasters are Bluetooth, and you can
Mhm.
sync and play your music through them. They're like
You see?
$60.
You
I'm
see?
just looking for an
There you go.
excuse to get one of those. They're pretty damn cool, man.
Yeah, bro.
So
like,
this should be easy to do that.
Right.
yeah, bro. Louis Labitz, Shimon. We got
Right.
a lot of
Come on,
people
bro.
coming in here and say Shimon, like straight up. Like this piece.
real quick. So, like I said, I revisited the Dangerous album, right?
Uh-huh.
And I just hit play. I just let it play through. Number one, Jam, and I was like, God damn it, Jam, MJ versus MJ. I was like,
Yeah.
see, I would have to put MJ with MJ in the case and have them two up
Yeah.
against each other. I was like, that would have to be at the dope ass display right there.
Rodney says only a goat can pull that look off, Mario. Hey, like he's the goat. So, and regardless of what you might have thought, even when people came out, you know what? I can imagine him coming out on stage and being like, the fuck? Hey, it's Mike. So, okay, we'll just give it a pass.
Remember that
They were
coat
passing
that he
out. They
wore in
weren't
the
even
coat?
thinking about that shit.
When he went to court, we're dressing up like Captain Crunch, man, with those big old things on his shoulders and shit.
Bro, but look at his sculpt, bro. Like, look at that. Like,
That looks good.
that is him. Like, I heard
Oh.
some people saying the nose needed be a little bit more pointier. This is before he went in.
To be
full-
fair, that
full
nose
makeover.
changed a lot.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know, right?
exactly.
You
Yeah,
I hope by the time they take this to Japan, perhaps we can see the eyes. They'll take the glasses off. We can get a better
Yeah.
look at the eyes.
yeah.
Yeah, I
You
wanna
think they'll
see
give
his-
us
I wanna see his
a singing
face.
scope?
What's that, Dan?
I was like, oh my bad. Do you think they'll give us like a singing scope with this?
That'd be dope.
Mhm.
That'd be cool if they did.
That'd be sick as fuck.
If they gave us like a more expressive face, like a expressive sculpt with it, that would be definitely dope, bro. Like I wanted, like seriously, the version of Mike, that I've always wanted was The Way You Make Me Feel, bro. But the blue shirt and to have the wind blowing in the back with him with the pants, bro. Like that version was dope as fuck because it was just plain. I've always wanted Billie Jean, to have that suit with the light up feature in the ground. If they would have did some shit like that, that would have been fucking dope. But beggars can't be choosers, bro. Like
Wait, the one from the music video or the commercial?
from the
Or not the
video,
commercial, the live fucking
from the video, from the
oh,
actual video.
Yeah.
If they
There's
had
so
that
many you
video
could do.
version,
Yeah, there's
mhm.
so fucking.
Because you
many.
could do bad, you could do smooth criminal. I said this before in another stream. They got that leaning thing down, those InArt magnets, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Had to-
bro. Yeah, bro. Like they got that lean, like straight up. That gangster lean on that piece, bro, is incredible. It's like, and they nail it with that, bro.
Dan.
So
Has yours fallen over since you posed it?
Mine fell over because I bumped my case like a dumbass before.
All right, okay.
But
so that was
other
kind of
than
your
that-
fault then, it wasn't?
Yeah, I
yeah.
fucking was cleaning. I was vacuuming and I fucking like I bent over to like pick something up and I fucking like ended up kicking my case on accident.
Yeah. That'll probably do it. So like,
Yeah,
so that's probably,
like,
yeah.
but just standing there, like, even when I don't put the bass on, like, he's fine. Like,
Yeah,
for the most, like,
same,
I've
same,
never put it there, left, came back, and full was on the floor. No.
Have you done the grenade pose yet?
Yeah, I got him with it right now.
All right, because they're pretty heavy, yeah.
Yeah. No, those things are a fucking pain in the ass. I'm not gonna lie.
What, for the Joker?
Yeah, the grenades
That's
are way too damn
specific,
heavy.
Yeah, I haven't used. I didn't use the jail cell. I haven't used the base. Any of that
bro,
yet.
I gotta take this out right here.
Let me see.
Actually,
Uh,
there we go. That jail cell. Actually,
you got the cell.
I actually got it in.
Oh, you got it all.
So-
So when you put the jail cell in, is it loose or is it tighter?
It's a really tight fit. Trying to hit. God damn, why am I talking about this?
Giggity.
That's what she said.
It was a little.
Let's go.
It was a little bit of a tight tolerance trying to squeeze this thing in here, but eventually.
Tight tolerance, you say? Okay, that's what we're saying now.
Yeah, that's what I possibly could have lubricated this thing a little bit to try to get this thing to fit in there a little bit more, with a little bit more ease. But at the end of the day, I mean, it's actually holding up just fine. Y'all are fools, man. You guys are fools. If we're going LWO, I'll take it there. I'll just say the word.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah. But no,
Shade open the door. Go ahead and walk through.
So with that piece, bro, like, so for instance, because the thing is, I have the bench, but you see already how I have it displayed already, and I didn't use the base because I think that, was it Shane? Were you the one that said it was somebody that said when you put it in, it was kind of loose, and somebody had to actually put in, or was that Joel who said that they had to use like?
I think it was Joel, yeah.
Yeah, they had to use something different to put in. And
well, no, because his was actually starting to lean back a little bit, so he put something in there for support to prevent it from doing that.
Okay,
but
I
feel like on one side is more in than the other side. This side doesn't feel like it's completely all the way in.
Got you. Now, Mario, let me
let
let me ask you a question, bro. Silly. The head, okay. Infamous head sculpt. People were actually having a problem with putting that shit in the collar. What was your experience with it?
Oh, same. It's my thing was because I felt like I was rushing in for the sake of the unboxing. But this is one of those things where you really need to take your time. And what I try to dig the tweezers out, but I've got metal tweezers, and I'm really nervous about doing that just because I feel like I could be possibly pulling thread from the collar or scratching up the neck on the sculpt.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if anything, Hot Toys got plastic tweezers. I should have done that. Holy shit. That's right. So I could do something like that, but it is a little bit tricky to.
The headache trying to get it in, bro.
Yeah.
Get the head sculpt on the neck.
Get it in, huh?
Bro, what happened too? So here's the thing, because I mean, I mentioned earlier how the purple coat took a tumble a couple times. The head actually popped out, right? And then so I put it back on, right? And then I'm starting to mess with the collar again. And then I was able to get the head off, and then what I found out is that the actual, in the Hot Toys, how there's like the little neck adapter that plugs into the little ball joint. Yeah. That's what this has too. That one's already on there. It turns out that there was like a little plate that fell out, of the neck area. I found on the floor, like, what is this? So that's when I pulled the sculpt out. I'm like, oh shit, that's the neck area. That's the little.
That's that piece that goes on the inside of it.
Plate.
Yeah.
So what you do is you put that adapter into the ball joint, put the neck area on the neck adapter on top of that, and that just keeps it on the magnet.
Yeah, got you.
So it's I learned something new about it.
Yeah, definitely, bro. But yeah, man, like, I mean, it having it like just once you futz around with it a little bit, then it does look good. But you just never want to touch it again afterwards. You're just like, fuck.
I still want. I want to see what else, like, what other poses I can pull off with this thing. Because right now I have it straight up and down, and
Yeah.
I'm happy with it the way that it is, but I still won't, I mean, the grenades look like it's a chore to do. But I
Yeah.
want to try that out. I want to try messing with the card. Just trying some other poses that with this thing.
Yeah, definitely, bro. I get it. I definitely get it. Shane's yo, real quick, I want to talk about I want to go talk about this piece before we go through
Damn. Breathe, bro. Breathe.
before we go through the summer showcase. So somewhere HK and just basically go through some of those photos as well. How many people were excited about this piece, or how many people are getting this piece on the panel? You know what I mean? That are actually going to get this piece. Are you getting it, Calvin?
I don't dopo anymore, but I definitely snatched this motherfucker up quick.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I think it was definitely worth getting. And again, I talked about this when we were talking about it earlier. It was surprising that they didn't make this one exclusive, but they made the others exclusive. I thought this would have been hell yeah, thank God, bro. Because it was like I would have thought this would have been more of an exclusive draw, but this shit, and on top of that, you're not getting the traditional webbing, bro. You're getting something uniquely different, bro. What did you think about it? Did you pre-order it yet, or where you at with it, bro?
Nah, I gotta pre-order it though. I'm not gonna try to fucking wait on this. This suit is fucking so damn cool, man.
Yeah.
All the different webs you get, the way the material looks. The exclusive head sculpt is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just a fucking, it's the classic black suit Spider-Man. Like something a lot of people have been waiting for a long time. And I'm pretty happy this is coming. Not sure why I don't really care about the arms like that. Like
me neither. That's the thing, bro. I was like, because there's a lot of photos that they're showing us with these arms, and though I appreciate it, I'm just like kind of.
I mean, it's cool because I have the Iron Spider. I have the Iron Spider already. Like, and I do like that this actually comes with 4 instead of 3. Yeah, and like, but so far in the gameplay we've seen of this, he doesn't use this with the black suit. He fucking uses actual like venom tendrils to like get around, like like he doesn't use these arms. So I kind of feel like Hot Toys could have given us like some tendrils to where like you can kind of try to balance them.
Like Venom, like they did with Venom, bro. Like gave us like those extract. Yeah, that would be decent. Like,
but like with more of like dope. Like a spread open like tip. To, like, so because to make it look like he's like trying to climb up things, like Doc Ock. Because like in the gameplay he does that. He literally like moves around with all that, all the Venom symbiotes. So like I've never seen those arms pop out of him, but nonetheless, this looks fucking incredible. I can't wait to get it. Damn, this ain't coming out to like 2025, but
I know.
I thought it was supposed to be scheduled at the end of the year.
Yeah.
This year?
No. I put mine on a payment plan, and they're taking my payments.
They have payments coming out quick.
Yeah.
Oh, it's coming out quick.
Yeah, it's originally slated for the end of this year into early next year.
Oh, for real?
Nah, no way.
Unless they changed it.
Let me see.
But my payment plan is set up for next month, starting next month.
Wow, that's interesting, bro. Because I put it on because I didn't use payment plans because I used points to get it, and like for me, I'm getting it for I think 110 shipped.
Yeah,
with all the points that I basically have, and it's just
I had a bunch of points.
Version.
I had some coupon codes that didn't work for some reason. But I didn't want to. I don't want to put points to it because I feel like I want to put it.
It says July 2024, December 2024.
Oh wow! Shit, so now I gotta check my schedule now. See
I'll try to put it on a plan and see because I might just pre-order this right now. Fuck it.
Yeah, bro.
I pre-ordered mine the other night. At the end of the night when it came out.
No, payments start May 2024 for me.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
But nah, this.
Well, my order's in, so I'm secure.
Yeah.
Regardless of when it drops, mine's in.
Did you click that? Don't cancel my shit, Shoutouts box.
I'm waiting on you to read these. Come on.
Don't cancel my shit. That's the way they should have it labeled. Don't cancel my shit. Straight up. But nah, I mean, again, this piece. I wanted to look at this, first because again,
Okay, real quick, I don't want to cut you off, but bro, super chat, bro, read that.
Oh, is there a
Look at
super
that
chat
shit.
out there? Because
There's
Oh,
I
come
two
on,
of
hit that.
them.
Come
I
on, hit
couldn't.
that.
You know what? Because I can't see him when I'm going through like one screen on his computer. Really quick. Woo, shit.
Oh, you need a
Okay,
second monitor.
hold on. So we got one super chat here. Happy second anniversary layout. Thank you so much, bro. I didn't even know.
Well, scroll back up. Scroll back up to
I'll
the
say,
first super
you
chat.
got one more good looking Larry Walker. What's
Yeah,
up,
I'm
sir?
going up real quick. He was like, "Hey, oh, hey, fam, baby, why'd you do this? Because you know it's just gonna go right back in your pocket. Hey, fam, guess what? Today is the second anniversary of the first
That's why she
live
did
show
it.
from 16 Scale Man YouTube channel. On 7/30/21, Lael hosted his first show. Say What with guest Will Fox Vacation and Brendan Riley. Happy live anniversary, babe. Love you. Thank you so much. I didn't even know. I had no idea. I don't get notifications about that at all, bro. Like I
But
literally don't. And
fact
unless the
that you
notification
got
came up and I didn't see it.
the fact that you got a supportive woman in your corner, man, that speaks volumes, bro. So that's
Bro.
awesome.
Hell, baby,
Straight up.
thank you so much. Even though you know that $50 is going right back in your pocket, but
Oh, she
you
know.
know,
She know.
she know,
She
she
know it
already know.
recycles.
But thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, everybody. That's been incredible. Larry Walker, thank you so much for the amazing super chat, $20 super chat. I definitely appreciate that, man. But damn, it's been 2 years. Fuck, I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Sounds about right.
That sounds about right. I didn't
Time
even know.
flies, man. Time flies.
Bro, it definitely flies because when we all like, I think half of us when we actually started, it was around the pandemic. You know what I mean? Like when we
A little
started
bit
really,
after that,
really
yeah.
engaging a little bit after the
20
pandemic and stuff like that.
2021.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's that's amazing. I didn't even again like I maybe if I go through, you know, like if you have the store, or not the store setup, but if you have the what is it, the
Go through your studio app. Go through your studio app and just
yeah,
sort by
that's
the
what I'm
oldest
basically
one.
checking the studio app if it definitely lets me know because it doesn't give me any notification. Like it doesn't say like, look, you've been son of a
Right.
bitch. It should give me something, but they haven't. Like, so I had no idea. But thank you so much, everybody
Maybe
out
Google
there
doesn't
who's
work on Sundays.
probably not. But everybody, thank you so much for the support, this constant support for like the last 2 years. I mean, it's been an amazing ride. Again, I've met some amazing people, incredible friends, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Going back to this black suit
Yeah.
Peter Parker, mine still has the same payment schedule.
Oh, for real?
August 15th next month. And it still shows expected to ship October 23 to March of 24. So mine hasn't changed.
Hold up. Is that off your payment schedule?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Hold up. Let me look because I want to look at mine and see what the date says since I pre-ordered it and if it changed. Maybe they have it separated by batches, you think?
Ooh, maybe. Possibly.
Like if you got in like the first time that they actually released it, if you did that versus that's a
Dopo
good
is back, y'all.
That's interesting. Shane, are you gonna get this, bro? No, you know I'm not getting this, man.
You're gonna have to speak to my associate Dan. Don't ask me any direct
The other way,
questions.
He's too
Guys, back up. You can't talk about the Joker with him. Back up.
Can you put all questions for us, Dan?
Yeah, mine says
No.
October 2023 to March 2024.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, maybe I don't know.
Sorry, Dan.
This shit's fucking some bullshit.
So in yours says what dates right now?
I haven't clicked any or
Hold on,
done anything
hold
yet. But I'm just looking on Sideshow right now, and in my cart, that's what it's saying. It's saying July 24 to December 24 next year.
October
And you're all
23
getting October.
October 23 to March 24.
Yeah,
Some
2020.
bullshit. Some fucking bullshit. Typical Sideshow. Nah, but it's cool. You guys know it. You're gonna get a delay notice from whenever.
You're probably right, man.
Yo, that's funny. Yeah, first payment is August 25 for a lot of people. That's what they're saying.
Yeah.
Like so, but again, Dan, you're right.
That's Sideshow coming up on y'all money.
We think it's going to be that way, but I don't know. Anyway, It is what it is.
Then we're gonna start streaming talking about sideshow. Man,
Yeah.
take our money, man, but the delayed the shipping.
But no, so yeah, that's.
I want to make the thumbnail side slow.
Oh
yeah. Yeah.
Side
Dude, Shane
slow.
has the perfect one-liners for all of his thumbnails.
That's
all,
it.
Great.
All
That's
of it,
what I'm
bro.
doing.
The perfect,
Yeah.
definitely the perfect one-liners. Let me.
Yeah, the videos are the easy part. You get them done in 2 minutes, and you sit around the couch all day going, "Where's the pun at?" You know. So.
So I want to kind of go to something really quick here, man, because I was thinking about this earlier. Like in Mario, I want to know how you feel on this really quick. There, aside from, and again, I want to pull this up real quick. Okay, so we've seen this. If you go through all the photos, anybody out there who is a Star Wars fan, such as myself, seeing this right here, this is completely amazing.
Right.
I didn't at first when I saw the teaser for the Moff Gideon, I was like, okay, well, you know, it is what it is. But then when I seen this shit with all the Praetorian guards in the back,
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, that changed quick.
Yeah.
I can't wait for this shit to go up because I'm like, yo, this is phenomenal, a definite phenomenal piece to have. And then all the Praetorian guards behind him. But here's my thing. My only biggest fear right now, bro, is the simple fact that number one, there hasn't really been a lot, and not even a fear, but I think a disappointment. There hasn't been a real huge draw on Star Wars, you know, reveals for this con or for this year Summer Showcase con or anything. Like there hasn't really been a lot of attention on Star Wars, bro.
You
And
just wait until Ahsoka drops.
I know,
Yeah.
but and I
It's gonna
know
rain.
I know it's going to rain then, but I think the reason one of my biggest concerns is when we talk about the simple fact that we are still within what the 40th anniversary of Jedi, bro, this year, still the 20th anniversary of Clone Wars. Is it the 20th or the 10th anniversary? 20th anniversary,
it's the
right?
20th for the original one.
For the original one, 20th anniversary still. Damn, 20 years. That's just like crazy to say, but
2003, man. Yeah.
But yeah, and there hasn't really been a lot of attention on it. Like it's only been a few figures. I mean, with the Praetorian guards, of course, Anakin, you know, this we're seeing, and then of course, like the covert, you know, Mandalorians that we've actually seen, and then also the what is it? I forget the Babu Frick species, that and like a couple of. But there hasn't really been a lot. You know what I mean? You know, of course, the dewback, there's no focus on that at all going forward. But how do you feel about that, Mario?
I don't mind it. You know, my wallet can use a break.
True.
To be perfectly honest.
True.
When I'm in the same boat with you as far as like when I saw the Moff Gideon, I'm like, because as of right now as it stands, I really don't want to collect anything from season 3 of The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Catching my eye. And then when I saw this display, I'm like, oh, that's cool. But the more I look at it, I'm like, shit, this is actually looking really damn good. I don't know what I wanna do.
Yeah,
so
bro.
I'm still technically on the fence because this is a badass display, man.
It is. It is.
But the thing is, we've been getting an influx of Star Wars figures from the Mandalorian line, from the Clone Wars, from everything, you know, from everything other than the original trilogy, which is great. But at the same time, I can use a break. I can use a break from Star Wars in general when it comes to like the media itself. I was always one to where I want to miss a property a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
So when it comes,
I got
back,
you.
I'm
That makes
more
sense.
excited to see it.
That makes sense.
So if Hot Toys decides to slow down on the Star Wars line, I'm all for it. You know.
That makes sense. Yomo, thank you very much for the $3 super sticker as well, man. I do appreciate that. But yeah, there's, you know, I wanted to kind of just talk about that really, you know, just a little bit, because again, it's really been, but you make a really strong point, is that sometimes the best way to appreciate an IP is to miss it. You know what I mean? Is to miss it, and hopefully going forward, and who knows if they'll ever even release these at all.
Skidalorians?
Yeah, bro, the Skidalorians. That's funny. You know, who knows? And here's this, bro. I didn't when I saw this, I'm like, she never had a gun. And if she had one, I never seen her use it. The fuck is this?
I was trying to work out what the hell that was.
It's at first I thought it was a damn torpedo, but that's a blaster, bro.
Sure. I guess maybe this is a spoiler for the next season. I have no idea.
Why the fuck is she holding it like that?
Yeah, I never knew
She's
that.
single jointed.
And you might be damn right, bro. It looks like it's still going to be that single jointed piece, bro.
But
Which
right now we're saying that it's. What if it's a calm before the storm, before they actually start?
Yeah, true.
Bombarding us for 40th anniversary Jedi.
True.
Then it'll be happy day. But in the meantime,
this is true.
We get this thing from we saw back in 2015 or 2017. That's been around for a couple cons. Dewback, man. Oh my,
Gotta have this, man.
Yeah, Daddy won.
Yeah.
So make it happen.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Like, do you think this is going to happen, Mario?
I think so.
But
I think so.
wait a minute. Are you being biased, bro?
Yes. I'll admit it. I want this. No. Why not test the market with the original trilogy fans and give us a big giant creature like that?
Yeah, true.
Why not?
True.
There's gonna be like 5 of us that'll buy it. So.
True. This is true, bro.
We'll
this is definitely true. Yeah, there's the Denzelin, and then we have this one, of course.
That's that creepy ass Grogu, man.
Yeah.
He's like, what are you doing?
Now, this right here, right here, they gotta hurry up.
Ding, 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 ding.
Shane, would you get this right here, bro?
I'm interested in the John Wick. Yeah, I like the movies, and I think John Wick is when you're going in watching these movies, you have to accept this is not reality. This is based on the way they shot is like a computer game. You have to accept it's one guy. There's crazy headshots. It's stylistic. It's not realistic. It's not supposed to be. Donnie Yen, though, the fact that he was blind, it kind of took me out of it a little bit. However, I think I'd be interested in getting the two of these, man. I think the sculpted hair looks pretty good on Keanu there. I think the likeness looks pretty good. I think the tailoring is really impressive because there's a lot of layering. There's a shirt, there's your tie, there's your waistcoat, there's your jacket. It looks quite good. They've removed the finger. I think the two of these are going to look really well posed together.
Yeah, bro.
I'm interested in that. I think it's a bit light on the weaponry, but I think they gave you the weapons that he uses most in the movie. Does it come with that, the aerial shot in the movie when he's going through the house setting people on fire?
Oh, that
scene was amazing.
Yeah, bro.
But but it's kind of like almost it was was it almost like a flamethrower? It wasn't a flamethrower, was it?
No, it was a shotgun with Dragon Breath.
It was
Dragon Breath round.
Oh, that was crazy, man.
Yeah,
that was. I'm interested.
I don't, because I missed out on the first John Wick. I was like, this is the definite for me, bro, because not to have, that first one, and now that you can get this one and Donnie Yen with the turtleneck, bro, like, I can't. I definitely can't pass up on this.
I love
bro.
the first one, man. The sculpt isn't his strongest suit, but as far as like all the accessories that it came with and all the different types of weaponry,
the pencil, man. That
straight up, right?
Pencil.
Who does that? Who does that?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, the first release was amazing, but this one they've really stepped up their game with the head sculpt on this thing.
Yeah, they did, bro.
It looks amazing.
Yeah, they definitely did.
Do you have a shot of the accessories that he comes with, or did it show that?
It doesn't.
They did show. No, there's a shot in there somewhere. I'll see what I can.
All right.
Yeah, if you can find it, bro, please pull it up, man. I know, Dan. I know that. This piece right here. Yeah, nah. Nah. Yeah. I couldn't. I was so excited when they announced it. I was disappointed in the simple fact that they only said one figure. But then the tease with the axe on the diorama base, you know what I mean? It's like, come on, man. Just do it. But I know a lot of people were definitely excited about this.
Tell you one thing, Leal. If no one orders this, it will only be one figure.
You're right. You're absolutely
You know what
right.
I mean,
You're absolutely right. If no one gets their hands on this piece, bro, then it definitely will just be one figure, one in your collection. But I'm definitely excited about it.
I saw a better video of this today from the side because when I first saw this, obviously I saw the joints and it looks a bit stocky, whereas the creature in the movie is a bit more. He's leaner, he's a bit lankier.
Mhm.
But then someone put up this video. I can't remember who it was. They tagged me in it, and then I put it on my story. And you see from the side, you can see the ab area. It's a bit like skinnier and a bit, you can see the detail in the abs and stuff. So it definitely is. The body is a bit more screen accurate. And I'd say with a bit, you could probably pose that away with the joints. They're not great, but I still think this would be good.
Let me see if it's in here because this is basically the HK video that they actually showed. Some of the stuff that they had here on display. You might see Regan in here somewhere, but but yeah. Some of like the Batman display that they actually had here. Trying to actually just stop it real quick to go through some of the stuff that they showed. This was on display. Again, we haven't heard anything else about this. You know how people feel about this piece right here, so I don't really have to talk about that more. Then there's the Flash, of course. There's Jokers. That piece. Let's see, here's what we got. I'm trying to see if that video that you're talking about, Shane, if it might be in here a bit. This particular character from League of Legends, that I think it looks kind of dope. It's just me. I think it, I was thinking about getting this to poser next to Alita, since Alita doesn't actually have a companion piece. But then we got the Kamen Riders, of course. A lot of people were excited about those, the Kamen Riders. So that was on display, of course. And then the Spider-Verse. Now, here's the thing, and let me ask y'all a question, because we did actually see this piece here. And Dan, especially, I want to get your opinion on this. Now that they've actually covered up and they've shown us what Miguel looks like with a newly tailored suit that covers up all the joints, what is your interest for it now?
Oh, 100%. I'll probably get it because that shit
yeah.
was a fucking joke before.
Yeah.
I don't know why they couldn't do this in the first place. I don't know what they were thinking, but
yeah. I think
yeah,
they definitely made up for it with this particular suit, which is something we were saying like before that they actually should have done. But I also heard some disappointment in it. The simple fact that a lot of people like the jointed suit, like that the joints were exposed. So I guess, I mean,
that's yeah. I personally collect for like more of the realism shit. So if it sits there and looks like a giant McFarlane figure, like it's not
yeah.
But that's just me. I know a lot of people like it, and that's cool. But me personally, I can't do it. I can't do it.
Yeah, and of course,
plus it's the numbers. Like they must have based this on the numbers. They must have saw not enough pre-orders, so
yeah.
On a stream or two, see what story. Oh right, okay.
Damn, I actually gotta try. Fuck.
Yeah, definitely. We see the video with the Anakin and how that looks. And look at that. It looks definitely good. The hair looks good.
Much better than the Sideshow Con.
Yeah, look at that.
Still not as good as the prototype though.
Yeah. Definitely looks good though. All the accessories we have, and then we see the Obi-Wan, of course. Looks good, bro.
He looks scared.
He looks scared. He's frightened.
Mommy. So we definitely see that. This Anakin though.
Jeez, look at that.
Bro. That looks so good. Like it does. It looks really, really, really good. They didn't show the Padme though. It's there, but they didn't really highlight it at all. But this is most of the stuff that we actually see from this video. That's kind of floating around. So yeah, I mean, pretty much it's out there for people who want to actually take a look at it. You'll get a chance to see it. But yeah, man, like there's a lot of coverage floating around, and that was like why like I kind of waited for a few days because I was like I canceled Figure Flex Friday because there was a lot going on there and I knew it was going to be a lot of talks. But overall, let me ask a question. Do y'all feel as though what we've seen thus far you're excited about? Were there any disappointments from anybody?
None. I don't think, for me personally, I don't think there were any. I really appreciate the fact that they gave us all kinds of different IP and not just Star Wars, DC, and Marvel. They gave you something from video games. They gave you something from Gaming Writers, which maybe some of us don't know about. Amongst a few other things.
Predator, John Wick.
I'm happy. Yeah, Predator, John Wick. There's this, and but I don't think I'm disappointed in anything. I'm really
this
happy
right here. Oh, cannot wait.
But overall, I think they did great.
Yeah, they did such an incredible job.
Doesn't this Iron Man look like a giant Mondo piece?
Again, comic accuracy for me is always trumps everything, and that's why I'm excited about it, and that's why I can't wait because the colors are spot on. And to have this in my collection, I'm just going to be super, super excited. So I gave this a pass.
I get what you're saying, but
the yellow throws me off though.
No, for some reason, I just feel like this particular style doesn't suit Hot Toys.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
It's really, como dice, toyetic. How do y'all say that? So it just doesn't feel, the realism isn't there. But then again,
you're allowed to say whatever you want. It just might be in Shit Collectors Say Part 6.
Here's some more.
Shane's there with the pen.
Might as well just clip us all instead, dude.
Hell yeah, bro.
Just clip everybody.
You start clipping it. Doing clips and showing back and forth. Now I get what you're saying though, Mario. Like, it will, and I think that's the beauty of a lot of what we see here is the simple fact that for some of us who, we look at it from, everybody looks at it from a totally different set of eyes. And there's no wrong way to really see it because you have a certain interest and what makes it better for you. You know what I mean? Like for me, it's Iron Man. It's the classic version. It's the classic Tony. You get a more so comic centered, accurate head sculpt that has no likeness rights. You don't have to worry about anything else other than that. Sure. And that's the beauty of it. And that's something that I've always wanted from them. But I do see where you're saying, like, it can kind of teeter on that line of like Mondo. But then again, also, I'm like, okay, it doesn't have those plastic pieces that a lot of people were upset about. It's painted. You don't have to worry about that. The colors are on point. So I'll have it just because of that once it's released.
I think for what it is for me is it's the because I'm so used to seeing like these candy paint apps on the Iron Man. Into where this is a little bit more like flat with a clear coat.
Yeah.
So I think that's what might be throwing me off. Shane, I got a couple for you, man. So get ready to clip. This looks like a giant Marvel Legends. This looks like a Mondo figure. In art. In art. There you go.
I'm writing them down. Wait a second now. No, I'm telling you, like, this is my little thing. Shit Collector Say.
And then for Miguel, the exposed joints. I don't like them.
Yeah, I don't like exposed joints, man.
I like them because I want to pose.
I got one more for you.
Go on.
The N1 is not coming.
That's not
right. Hell yeah.
Mario's beard is safe.
Yeah, his beard is definitely safe.
That too.
Again,
overseas. I'm getting it from overseas.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. This right here is the Tony Stark Hulkbuster from What If. Anybody who, if you've seen like the smidget of an episode, he was definitely in that. So they showed that. This is the League of Legends.
The League of Alita.
Yeah, bro. I like this piece, bro.
Gorgeous.
I love it. I love it because it's something that's different. It's not what we've normally seen before. And I definitely have a high interest in it because I think it looks good. And then, of course, the Joker, and they showed and teased the second version, the second suit from the Flash. which again, I don't know if this is going to drop at all. And it also shows us that second head sculpt from the, different version of it. So you see that. Yeah, I mean, there's the Kamen Riders, of course, the Kamen Riders. For a lot of people who might want to actually have this in your collection, you have a choice there. So there's some different things, man. Like there's so many different. This was just mainly just that display that they have for both. But again, man, it's just exciting times for a lot of people who are collectors. In Mario, like you said, we're getting differences. We're getting so many different things, which gives us an opportunity going forward that we could possibly see more differences in figures. You know what I mean? Like we don't have to have the same thing constantly. You know what I mean? We can see some differences. So I'm right there with you, bro. Like I think overall, was it overly super exciting? But was it bad? No. You know what I mean? I think it was just what it is. And on top of that, they made no promises. And for what they basically didn't show us that was people might deem exciting. You also had art that came out with some pieces that were exciting. There was some statues out there that I saw that were dope, bro. Oh my God. I was like, yo,
what'd you see?
Bro, you already know what the top of my list is right now, bro. That damn Venom, that denim with Eddie, bro, the Venom with the one that we saw him get, bro. That right there is at the fucking top of my list, bro. I have not stopped looking at it ever since they've shown it. I was like, that right there, bro. I love that piece, bro. I definitely love it, man. So I don't know yet. The missus upstairs has to get the final approval. So I don't know. We'll see.
Final approval, nothing, bro. She just gave you $50 super chat. That's a deposit.
Yeah, it's deposit, but it hits the bank account. It goes right back in her pocket. So you already know how that goes.
Mario doesn't understand these dynamics. He be saying shit like, bro, you don't get these dynamics,
bro. Goes right back in the pocket.
I'm trying to get my man unplugged. All right.
I look. All of us on the panel understand exactly what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
But for those of us that, all four of us actually, we all got that other side that we got to be concerned about, right?
Yeah.
So, and then not to mention you online, she watching right now. You like, she just
why
gave
you exactly. Why you think sometimes when Dan be on live, he hits a mute button, you see him turn over and look at him, he's saying something, then laughing in the background. You're like, nah, baby, I ain't gonna get that. Don't worry about it. The bank account statement.
Sometimes I'm just kidding. I'm
just kidding. And Shane, when he goes on those luxurious trips, you think all that basically it's like he got to put some of those why you think sometimes it'd be like, nah, I'm not getting that. I'm not getting that.
Listen, we just got a puppy, so I'm gonna get anything I want for the next 4 years. Yeah. I'm only joking, man. I love him. I love him so much.
You figure out the name for the puppy yet?
Buddy.
Buddy?
Buddy. I thought it was Buddy.
First few days, I was just looking after him. I kept calling him, "Come on, buddy. Come up here, buddy. Eat your food, buddy." And I was like, "Right, Buddy's his name now." So
that's his name.
Nice.
He's a King Charles Spaniel. I'll see if I can get a. You can just chat away. I'll see if I get a.
He's a cute. So Mario, he looks like Lady in the Tramp.
But he's really?
So he's the Tramp.
Word. Anyway, man, thanks everybody, and thank you guys for being here today, man. It was an awesome show, an amazing show. Kyle, aside from the simple fact that you're gonna probably be hitting the road a little bit, but you enjoying the quiet with the home right now, bro?
Y'all hear that?
Yeah.
Sweet silence.
Sweet.
Like I said, until her and her girls get back and it's fucking mayhem in my house, all the hee and ha ha gonna be going on, but I'm gonna enjoy the peace and quiet while I got it.
Hell yeah, bro. Anyway, man, thank you for being here.
Appreciate you having me, as always. Love seeing y'all.
Always, bro. And also, my man Shane, bro. You got anything queued up for me? Anything I to pull up, bro?
I'm trying to get that. Go to someone else. I'm gonna get that done.
All right, Dan. What you got going on, bro? What can we expect from you, bro?
Shit, man. Just nothing much. I do have the Amazing Spider-Man 2 figure in hand finally, so that review should be coming probably tomorrow, if not Tuesday. I've been super busy, so I haven't had time to work on it. But got that LW on Fridays. P Rock just hosted last week, so I think Shane, I wasn't there, but Shane, all these guys were on. Go check out that episode. I still got to rewatch it myself. But yeah, and then here Sundays with you, man. Thanks
Hell
for the
yeah,
invite
bro.
as always. Love being on here.
Hell yeah, bro.
And yeah, good seeing everybody, man.
Thank you for that, bro. As always, if you haven't already, Dan over there, 6 Scale Reviews, Dan and Dre, make sure you follow. And real quick, I want to give a shout out to my bro, Uncommon Flex. Ty, you did your thing, bro. Like this piece right here, he killed it. Like he literally killed it on this piece. I got it in. And the thing is, I didn't even know that it was coming. Like it just showed up on my front door on Friday and it was there and he killed this piece, bro. Like literally the detail. And then on top of that, he also sent the 2 pillar pieces that were actually in front of the throne. So definitely shout out to him. And also shout out to Tina. Cause as you can see, that rooted hair that she did, she killed it. It brought this head sculpt to life. Now it looks more like Katie Sackhoff and less like John Cena. So definitely killed that. Definitely killed. You know people.
That throne is awesome, man.
Yeah,
Ty's got gifts, skills.
Yeah, he definitely killed it. So focus. I think we got you queued up, man. You ready? You ready to go, bro?
Yeah, ready to go.
Here we go. Here go the puppy.
That's buddy.
Here go buddy.
Oh,
Here go buddy.
Gosh, yo.
He's like this size, man.
He's a cutie.
Myself and
bro.
Megan took him to the coffee shop in town today, and we won hearts and minds, man. It was just like everyone was like, "Oh my god!" Yeah, he's he's so cute, man. He's so cute.
Yeah.
It's like it's very hard to get any content done now. I just want to play with him, like.
Bro.
Take a hiatus, man.
Straight up, bro.
Bye.
Puppies,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Puppies, they just soothe everything, bro.
Yeah.
They do.
It's good for the
bro.
soul, man.
It is.
It's good for the soul. But yeah,
You got
it's
it, Cal.
buddy.
Man,
Yeah,
I
Cal
got,
can
I
attest.
got,
You got
I got two of them right around the corner right here. I'm sorry. I'm surprised they're not tearing some shit up. So
Puppies,
Yeah.
bro.
Locking the door from now on.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah, though. But Shane, what you got
Yeah,
going
I
on,
know.
bro?
Man, that was a really enjoyable stream, man. We've been
Yeah.
absolutely spoiled the last few weeks between
Hell
Hot
yeah.
Toys Showcase in our showcase. Shout out to Ty. I'm really impressed by that throne there, and it's cool that you got that rooted as well. Great to see Mario twice in the one weekend, man.
I know, huh?
Stream
Dude,
twice in
you
one
know what?
weekend. Reigns of
Hey,
plus.
and I got another one tomorrow.
Beard safe, man. What time? Send me a link. What's coming up? We got the Hope Show tomorrow. It's 8 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time, 3 p.m. New York time, and then midday West Coast. If any guys are available, just let me know and I can send you a link. It's an in-art special, but there's one figure we are excluding. And there's so we're not talking about that. We're talking about all the other stuff. Basically, like going over a bit of a timeline on what they've done so far, what they've announced. We're going to take a look at a few images. We're going to take a look at the lists they've released. Like obviously some that they've actually put up for pre-order, and some that they've teased, and some that we've seen nothing of. And we're going to be just speaking about that. Wednesday night, really, really big deal for me anyway, personally. The 6 Scale Scavengers, one of the first podcasts, YouTube groups that I followed during COVID.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of us, like, if we are collectors, if you were collectors in COVID, I know there's a lot of people, collectors were born, their collection started in COVID. I think a lot of us, like, kind of maybe if you were a collector beforehand, I think everyone on the panel was, we definitely leaned a bit more into the hobby because it's like, you can do it from home. But I remember watching the Scavengers a lot, and it was cool because it was like none of my friends are into collecting. It was like, I felt like it was like, oh, here's a bunch of guys roughly around my age, and they're into the same stuff and they're talking about it passionately, but they're obviously back with a bang. And they've asked me to come on Wednesday, so like I'm really, really excited about that. So
That's gonna be dope, bro.
yeah,
That's
it's
awesome, man.
it's up there.
I like
schedule.
those guys. Cool
Yeah,
dudes.
real good vibes, like, you know what I mean? So so there's that, and apart from that, I started filming the Bespin Luke review today. I've kind of been a bit lazy with it. I'm not sure if this is the right thing to do, but the opening shot, I haven't posed the way I have him. So Calvin, I've got the CCFLs, and I put a little asterisk there coming in going, this is not included. And I'm going to do a comparison as well, show you what the one is included and stuff like that. But that should be up today, tomorrow. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro. Anybody, if you haven't already, 16Figure Focus, make sure that you get over there, follow my guy. Great content, as always, each and every week. And we are looking for the next episode of Things That Collectors Say coming through. He got plenty.
Man,
got
I got
plenty
a script
ammunition.
with this. I got it's going to be a trilogy. Like this.
He got a whole bunch of that shit coming. It's going to be the Things That Collectors Say summer edition. So definitely make sure that you head on over there. And finally, last but not least, my guy, El Professor Mario in the building, as always, coming through, man. What's going on with you, bro?
Oh, thanks for the invite, man. It was cool hanging out on Sunday morning with y'all, man. It's
Hell yeah.
it's great. You know, it's basically damn near a mini LWO with Lael. But,
Hell yeah.
But no, speaking of which, man, LWO Friday night.
Well, that's the Irish collectors. Sorry, Mario. Sorry. I'm not from the UK. I'm from Ireland. Sorry, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead.
There's a difference.
Yeah, let them know. Set everybody straight, brother.
You gotta let them know, bro. Definitely.
But yeah, LWO Friday night. I believe we're gonna be on Joao's channel this Friday. So
yeah.
Y'all take a look out for that. I want to see if we can do Uncivilized this Thursday. I know there's not that much going on, but I got
a few things. Yeah, hell yeah.
All right, we need to talk because I haven't really been like.
Oh yeah. Well, you had an idea the last time too, though.
Right.
Remember?
I think I want to talk about that.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go with that. Let's run with that, bro. Let's run with that.
Let's go ahead and do that.
Yeah.
And Monday night, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. Look out for TPC, a new show, the Profi Chat. So when we start doing that on Monday nights, 6 p.m. And I'm just gonna be talking about basically some of the stuff we covered today. I want to talk about some of the amazing statues I saw over there at SDCC, along with some many other stuff that may arise. So
PCS is coming hard.
They are, bro. Oh my gosh, they're coming hard. They're coming.
They're coming hard, huh?
Trust me,
face, neck, and chest.
I said that shit just on purpose. I was like, "Who's gonna take the bait?" Fucking dead.
Yeah, got it. That was an intentional.
It was gonna be the Dan and Shane, so y'all knew something was gonna. It was good.
Calvin said it. Calvin started saying it as fast as he could, and then Brooke was like, "Oh yeah, they're coming hard."
Giggity, bro, that shit had me die.
Shit.
Yep. Face, neck, and chest, man.
Jesus.
Damn, bro.
But yeah, thanks for the memories, y'all. Appreciate it.
Oh, fucking bro, you just turned this into like an afternoon brunch with LWO, bro. Like that's what y'all just turned this shit into, bro. Damn. That's crazy. Anyway, you guys, everybody out there for being here, man. Like, it's been such an amazing show. I didn't count on this, but hell, this shit was fun. Tune in. We'll be back next week, same time, man, for another episode. Again, tomorrow, comic book talk with friends. Say what, Wednesday. Hopefully, we should have like an Uncivilized. That shit would be fun. Yeah. And then Figure Flex Friday. A couple videos I'm dropping. Again, finally getting to drop that Justice League video. Well, actually, it's the Cyborg in the Justice League. Take your position. So I'm doing that. And a host of other things. I just started with the Bo-Katan. With the Casca Reeves throne in Bo-Katan, with, of course, the headless or the unsculpted version of your boy. So we'll definitely jump into that. But yeah, just a lot coming up, man. What'd you say, bro?
Look at Shiny Shiny's comment when you get it.
What'd he say? 2 years of this unprofessional nonsense. You love it. That's why you are here every week. So thank you for being here, man. Thank you guys. Also, thanks for the wishes, and also 2 years. 2 years in the can, man. I'm so happy about that.
Yeah,
I didn't even think about it.
Congratulations, man.
I don't even think I recognized the first year. That's the thing, bro. 2 years. I didn't even recognize the last, man. So it's been 2 years doing this. That just lets you know that it's been all in fun, and we can care less about the business aspect in the background. It's just like we're here to kind of socialize, talk with everybody, and just have a good time and talk about the things that we love when it comes to collecting. And I'm glad that you guys have been with us here each and every week. So yeah, man, 2 amazing years. Thank you so much for that, Jake. I do appreciate that, man. So again, we'll be back next week, same time. I'm about to go get me some lunch because, yeah, it's sunny out there. Plus, I think we're going to do a bike ride. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, man, you know, I got to do my Shane ride since the summertime. We don't have mountains, but hell, we got backwoods, we got the green belt, so we're gonna definitely be doing that. But anyway, thank you guys for being here. It's been a good one. We love y'all, and we will see y'all again. Peace out.